Good morning. Welcome back to the show. James Rule, XRP Wednesday, July 9th, 2025. It's going to be a quick video. There's going to be a hearing this morning that I'm going to be attending, as well as most of you out there, and I'm probably going to record it and leave clips here in a little while going over key points. But man, there's so many things, amazing things going on in the last couple of days with blockchain and crypto and advancements and partnerships. And today we're going to look at BNY Mellon, the major bank in the United States, tied in with Ripple's USD stablecoin. We're going to look at the hearing. We're going to look at Brad Garlinghouse's testimony before he speaks today during the hearing. And we're going to have a good time. First of all, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a cryptocurrency educator, teacher. I've been doing this for 5 years, and I just get the news out as I see it. And I enjoy doing what I do. So here about an hour ago, I went to iTrustCapital. I purchased Solana, Sol, and I was able to stake my Solana in my premium custody account. And the neat thing about it, you have your crypto at iTrustCapital. It's a closed loop ecosystem that only allows you to withdraw USD, and nobody's going to hack your crypto. Nobody else can touch it but you. And there's only a 1% conversion fee. You can see here, I bought $500 worth of Solana. There's only a $5 fee, which is 1% of $500. And if we go to the next image here, you could see that I am now staking 3.2 Solana, 6.31% earnings. And I can unstake it in 2 to 4 days after the staking rewards begin to show up. But the reason I bring this up is because many of you out there are looking for a safe way to keep your cryptocurrency safe. And I highly recommend iTrustCapital either as an IRA or as the premium custody account. There's no monthly fees. The only fees incurred are the 1% conversion fee from USD to crypto, from crypto back to USD. Check it out. Tons of people are signing up. Tell them James Rule XRP sent you by, and you'll get a $100 funding bonus if you use the magic keyword RULE7, RULE7. Let's take a look at numbers. Let's get excited because XRP is on a tear, baby. Bitcoin's on a tear. Total market cap, $3.5 trillion. Bitcoin is $109,000. Ethereum is up to $26.24. XRP is $2.38, people. XRP is $2.38, people. We're up 9.44% on the 7. We're up 3.4 on the 24. Get excited. Check out the news. Here it is. Ripple has selected BNY Mellon Global as the primary reserves custodian for RLUSD, an enterprise-grade stablecoin built for real-world utility, supported by one of the largest and most trusted financial services companies in the world, baby. Here is the announcement, July 9th, 2025. It says, the leveraging its expertise, enabling the digital asset ecosystem and proven track record in providing stablecoin infrastructure in the U.S., BNY will serve as the primary reserve custodian of RLUSD. In addition, Ripple will utilize BNY's leading transaction banking service to underpin its operations and continuing delivering seamless solutions to its customers. BNY Mellon is massive. This is some massive news. And you see the price of XRP going up today. Also, there's going to be a major hearing, which I'm going to show you here in a minute. Dr. Martin Hisbrock, he's with Uphold. Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin hits a $500 million market cap within 7 months, baby. RLUSD is knocking on USDT's door, is knocking on USDC's door, is knocking on all the stablecoin doors because it runs on top of the XRP ledger for efficiency, and it also runs on top of the Ethereum blockchain. Oh man, I mean, there's so much to unpack, but I have to hurry up and get this video out because here in a couple of hours, this hearing right here, the banking GOP will live stream its market structure hearing starting at 10:15 a.m. I want to say it's Eastern on its X account, as well as the link below. Witnesses: Brad Garlinghouse with Ripple, Mersinger with Blockchain Association, Levin with Chainalysis, Robinson, General Partner at Paradigm, and former Chief White House Ethics Officer. The link is here. Here is the link. I'm going to leave it below so you can watch it live. It shows all the witnesses. It gives their now testimonies. And yes, Brad Garlinghouse has released his testimony as of yesterday, and I'm going to read it real quick. It'll only take a couple minutes. Bear with me, and I will conclude this video. Testimony of Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, United States Senate Committee on Banking, Housing, and Urban Affairs, from Wall Street to Web3, building tomorrow's digital asset markets. Today, July 9th, 2025. Good morning, Chair Scott, Ranking Member Warren, which Elizabeth Warren is going to be there today. Look out. Maybe Brad Garlinghouse can put her in her place. And members of the committee. Thank you for the opportunity to appear before you today. My name is Brad Garlinghouse, and I'm the CEO of Ripple. Ripple has nearly 900 employees across 15 offices worldwide. Ripple was founded more than a decade ago with a mission to enable the Internet of Value, a world where money moves like information does today. We build software products that power cross-border payments, stablecoin, and digital custody. Ripple helps financial institutions reduce friction, unlock efficiencies, and serve the customers better. These are not abstract concepts. We work every day with banks that rely on our technology to deliver real results in the global economy. Listen to this, people. He's going to say this today. Ripple leverages the XRP ledger, a decentralized, battle-tested open-source blockchain, and its native digital asset, XRP, to facilitate payments. XRP is built to enable fast, low-cost, and highly scalable transactions. From the start, Ripple made the deliberate choice to work with policymakers and regulators, not around them. We take a compliance-first approach, operating with over 60 payment services, crypto, and money transmitter licenses domestically and globally. With regard to the topic of this hearing, we believe smart legislation should be based on several core principles. Consumers need protection from fraud and scams. Markets need proper oversight. Bad actors need to be kept in check, and innovation must thrive. A constructive and workable framework for digital assets and stablecoins that achieves these goals will expand to financial markets, create jobs, boost the economy, and put the U.S. on a path to being a global blockchain and crypto leader. For the past decade, the legal and regulatory uncertainty surrounding crypto has prohibited meaningful progress in the United States. At Ripple, we've seen firsthand how the lack of clear rules of the road can be weaponized to target good actors. In turn, the technology, jobs, and tax dollars that go with it are pushed offshore, reducing regulatory oversight and putting consumers at higher risk. This has several harmed American businesses, investors, and of most concerns, consumers. Ripple was the tip of the spear of this regulation by enforcement by the SEC campaign and was subject to an enforcement action in 2020. Ripple was the first leading U.S. crypto company to be sued by the SEC. We and many others understood that a loss would be the death knell for the industry in the U.S. Fortunately, after 4 years of hard-fought legal battle, we prevailed. The court ruled in our favor on everything that mattered, including finding that the token XRP, not in and of itself, is a security. XRP is not a security, people. Since July of 2023. Our victory cleared the path for other market participants to fight back. Despite these headwinds, Ripple still prioritizes education and engagement with policymakers and regulators. For companies to have the confidence to continue doing business in America, Congress should focus on passing principled and smart legislation with these critical goals in mind. Number one, first, set clear jurisdictional boundaries for our main financial regulators. Number two, establish pathways for companies to build in the United States without sacrificing investor or consumer protection. And third, ensure that the U.S. can be a global leader in crypto by taking full advantage of the benefits and efficiencies brought by digital assets and blockchain technologies. The U.S. possesses the world's deepest capital markets, the most advanced technical talent, and the spirit of innovation that has powered our nation since its founding. There's no reason we should not be the undisputed leader in digital assets and blockchain. Over 55 million Americans participate in the crypto economy, which equates to $3.4 trillion market cap today. Now it's $3.5 trillion. A smart regulatory framework for crypto market structure is essential to realize that future and is long overdue. Speaking on behalf of the entire crypto industry, I urge you to prioritize the passage of market structure legislation for digital assets through this committee and the full Senate to provide the rules and regulations needed to ensure the U.S. becomes the crypto capital of the world. Once market structure legislation for digital assets becomes law in the U.S., this will catalyze a new era of U.S. competitiveness and unlock efficiencies in financial transactions, dramatically helping consumers and businesses alike. Ripple hopes to see this become a reality, and we look forward to working with you to help make this happen. Thank you, Brad Garlinghouse. Thank you very much. Get it out there. Spit it out there. Make Elizabeth Warren look at you like, oh my goodness, this is going to happen. I've been with, Gary Gensler the last few years fighting against all this bullshit, and now it's happening. What am I going to do? My hands are tied. She's going to be talking smack. Well, there's criminal activity. People are using crypto for crime. People are using crypto for blah, 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 blah. And it's like, Elizabeth Warren, can you just shut the F up? Wouldn't that be great if Brad Garlinghouse said, Elizabeth Warren, can you just shut the fuck up for a minute? All right, let's keep going. Federal Reserve Financial Services prepared to go live with ISO 20022 on Fedwire funds on July 14th with these testing and training resources. And guess what? July 14th is going to be Crypto Week in the United States. People get excited. Now, right here, Edo Farina, I met him in Las Vegas. I had dinner with him and other members of MXI, Monerex, and we had a really, really good time at XRP Las Vegas. Look, he says only 1 in 10,000 people hold XRP. Only 1 in 10,000 people hold XRP. Repost if you are one of the chosen few, the cosmic royalty. Absolutely. We are lucky at this point that we have the opportunity to take part in these blockchain ecosystems, because the rest of the world, whenever they find out, like BNY Mellon and all these major banks, BlackRock and all the above, find out, they're going to scoop up these use case tokens so fast that the rest of the world is probably not going to have the opportunity that we've had for the past, 8 to 10 years. So get excited, subscribe to the James Rule Crypto Show. I will post the link to the hearing today. I will be unavailable for a couple hours when the hearing is taking place. I'll probably be recording it. So have a good day. James Rule XRP is out of here. I told you so.